I'm telling you, if you'd had your seatbelt on, there's no doubt in my mind your head would have been up in that crosstie right there.
Yeah, and not far from that rebar.
You used one of your lives today, I think. That's terrifying, man.
That is literally like the difference of life and death.
Drive, strikes again.
Hey guys. Oh, I guess it's just some gravel. Yeah. Are the keys in it?
Yeah, well, yeah, they are.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Got parking brakes set?
I gotta close the door probably. Okay. Nope. I guess you guys are going back down the hill, right? I think it'll go that direction. You're welcome. Make sure you got a receipt. If you've got roadside assistance, sometimes they'll reimburse.
Okay.
If you go back down to the bottom, you're going to make a left, and that'll take you up to Ober if you're going to Ober.
Okay. Well, we had it in the GPS.
Yeah, we took the wrong turn, and then it's like, oh, I don't want to go up that. Darn.
And then it's, yeah, it gets a little tricky on the gravel roads.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah. Hopefully no more mishaps.
Yeah, 'cause the road you're looking for is Ski Mountain Road. You should just be able to go down this way and get right there by the transfer station, the trash place, and turn left.
Yeah, the one intersection's left, and then you're going to follow that.
Gas station close by?
You'll have to go back down to town for the gas station. Yeah.
We started climbing these, like, we should have probably got gas.
I would recommend that first. We get a lot of those phone calls because you're on that, and then it won't pick up.
Yeah.
Even if you've got a quarter tank, we've had people say my car won't start, but I know I've got a quarter tank.
Right.
It's really.
I mean, it's the same thing with us. We can't come up here with less than half a tank.
Well, you guys be careful, okay?
I set that one cone down, and it just slid down the hill. What the heck?
If your cones slide down the hill, you know it's steep. Okay guys, it's this frequented spot right here. This corner is crazy steep. And they just got in some gravel and then couldn't back up. After they got in there to turn around, it wouldn't back up to turn around. So it was an easy pull, nothing crazy. It happens. So now they're questioning everything. So they're gonna go back down for some fuel because their fuel light came on too. It's just another one of those things, guys. If you're in the mountains, make sure you've got something above a half a tank for sure, because it will get you into trouble. Sometimes the car won't restart if it's on a really crazy angle, and I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to walk. It's too steep for me to walk it. Stick around, stay tuned.
Oh my goodness. Found it. floor mat under the back tire.
That'll get it out of there. Floor mat trick will do it every time.
Yeah. We are in the middle of the road. So grab a vest. I'll go get this one out.
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
That looks like a good one. Jeff, man, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
How bad is the other? How bad's the other side? I wonder.
Not bad, because we're like dripping on by some tires over here.
Okay.
Nothing broke. All the windows are down. So.
Well, that's good.
Oh, yeah. You just go in the wheelchair?
Yeah. Wonder where all those were.
I don't know. You want me to grab the Bailey's one?
I just forgot that these were in that bag.
Should I grab that Bailey's one?
No, the back end will be light.
You work very well with me.
I think I'll just leave it there for a second. I think I'm gonna have to completely move forward. Which one?
There's two rocks right there.
It's a big one.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's folded up. It looks like it's moving. Just don't get side of his back wheel.
The rest is just dirt.
Okay.
The rest is dirt. It'll come out. I guess the keys are in it. You got the keys. But if you want to hop in, turn the wheel hard right, and you should just be able to back right out of
He
it.
wants to go. He's trying to back up into this driveway.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be just a little weird because that front tire's still up, but it should back straight up.
I'll stay over here and watch this.
Get your door so you don't get smashed. Yeah, turn all the way to the right.
Backing up, right?
Yeah, keep going, about right there. Now try to just back up from there. Should come right on the ground. Yep, perfect.
You need to back up straight?
Yeah, just keep going straight now. And you are on, man. You're all four corners.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah. That was a deep one. Got some rocks and little twisting and turning, but it's out of there. All right, guys, thought you'd want to see what the Smoky Mountains look like.
When they're smoky.
It's smoky. That's about it.
That's about it.
Back down here to Greenland.
Anything else about that winch out?
No, they just got themselves in a little bind there. Caught me in the bigger truck, and I had to reposition once. I got a little too close. I always want to try to get as close as I can, but that one I got a little too close and didn't give myself enough room to get it all the way. But that kind of worked because I got a bunch of lift on it the first pull, and then set it down where it was safe, and then continued the lesser of the pool in a less steep manner. But there was a lot of rocks under it that I was worried about, so I wanted to make sure it was up in the air enough to where I wasn't going to poke gas tanks and things like that. So anyway, they got lucky. They're headed back to have some more fun, and we are getting ready to turn on to the bypass and rainy old night. Got to get back to work. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're trying to figure out where I'm going first. Trying to beat the rain for one, and then trying to help out a guy that he's flipped a machine in the road or in the driveway. He's already said, I'm not going to make a dime on this. I've done rented this machine to do this job, and now I'm going to have to pay for the recovery. And so I'm going to try my best to do it cheaper. I feel for the guy, I really do, because machines are expensive to rent. You're trying to do your job as cheap as possible, but I've got to look at getting this thing over as safely as possible.
This is gravel here. He'll have to move his car. You see it over there?
I see it, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, guys, I just worried I'm gonna need a catch. I don't want it to flop over on its side, so.
Maybe if we're able to grab it low, we do like a low
pull and then have a high pull over the top of it.
High pull is a catch, yeah.
I told him that lumber pile is gonna be right in my way. He's got more hope than I do. He said I could come around that lumber pile and come in on the other side of it. But I don't think that's going to be possible with this big truck. It doesn't look like I got enough room between the porch and so it's probably just going to be a really difficult deal. At least it's not a huge machine, guys, but I don't know. It's still going to be a deal. I don't know how he's not hurt. That thing, imagine being in that thing and it coming over. Like I said, good Lord, it weighs at least 8,000 pounds. I think he was saying 12 or 14.
It is a teeny tiny one, though.
It is a little one, yeah. Thank goodness. I'll get out and look again. There's no way I'm getting around it.
I'm thinking maybe pull like
Pull up in there.
a little bit, and then
Yeah, if I can get, I might be able to back up real close here and see if I can get it. Because my boom will, I could probably back up here, my boom will probably come out.
boom. Okay, that's right. I was just thinking that's directly out of the back of the truck, but yeah.
Yeah, that's probably going to be my best bet, is try to boom out over this stuff.
Okay.
So you can't do any spinning at all because there's a piece of rebar sticking up right behind that post there.
That's why I'm hoping I can boom out just enough on the back side of this thing to be,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Coming in here,
Yeah, it's okay.
it's not going to be far enough that way to do anything either. Let me see. I'm gonna need every inch I can get.
Okay, so let's boom this. You can't boom up anymore.
I think I can.
Okay. Can we move your stereo and your stuff over?
I'm glad you're okay.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? I don't know. Maybe it'd been better if I didn't have my seatbelt fastened, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. When it started, I just.
I'm thinking you probably would have knocked your head on that cross tie right there if you were.
That's why I was thinking, man, I'm glad I didn't have my seatbelt on in this situation.
It looks like you did good there.
But it was just like, it's almost like a soft landing.
Man, yeah.
You know what? I stopped by the gas station, put diesel in this, and I wasn't paying no attention to the price. I got done, hung it up, and looked. Guess how much? $6.66. I said, I was about to get the pump and squirt a little bit out on the ground.
Yeah.
And I thought and now I'm thinking.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, if you'd had your seatbelt on, there's no doubt in my mind, your head would have been up in that cross tie right there.
Yeah, and not far from that rebar.
And not far from that rebar. Golly, dude.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
I did this job with that one-man post hole digger right there with an 8-inch auger bit, you know.
Just
dug a million of them.
Yeah, and then sometimes you get in trouble, and sometimes you.
Yeah, this is one of them. And I went on one hole and it about knocked me down. I said, nope.
Yeah, man.
I'll do this again.
Well, it's the same, man. This is the rockiest place. It's like trying to dig at my house.
Man, I saw this in the field out here, and it looks like all dirt.
Yeah.
And most of my digging is out that area.
Yeah, you think you'd be okay, and
no. Yeah, well, you see right there, it ain't nothing but rock.
Man,
a rose bush with a pickaxe.
You gotta adjust your prices for this stuff, because it's the uncertainty. When they come and dug my septic, he goes, it might be this price, but he said, but if I run into troubles and rocks, then it's going to be this price. Right. You got to adjust for.
And I live and learn.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of work for this guy, so I cut him some slack.
I hear you.
And now I'm in a position where I'm going to be, I might make $500 maybe.
Yeah.
For 120 foot of fence.
I would definitely tell him.
Oh, what?
He knows that?
He don't know. He don't. Well, he does. He knows that I couldn't do it with a one-man post hole digger.
Well, I would.
He was thinking that I was going to be able to take that big long steel bar and just pull and dig.
How many posts you gonna set? That's like, it was 4 maybe.
No, I got about 15.
See, there's no way, man.
Yeah, 2.5 feet from the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool, man. You gotta adjust, and they just have to understand. You know, it's.
Well, and that's the thing. But you adjust, but they'll find one sucker that don't end everything.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah, it's.
and they'll jump on it.
It's hard, man.
But I mean, I should have scoped it out more.
And that's a lot. Yeah, that's rock everywhere. It's. Wow. So that was in gear.
Yeah.
Well, man, yeah, golly, you used one of your lives today, I think. I don't know how many you got, but
well, I'm on 12.
Because that's terrifying right there, man. That rebar.
What's that rebar?
Dude, that's like.
That's close.
God. That's terrifying, man.
That is literally like the difference of life and death.
Yeah, that's.
So that could have impaled me, and that would have been right at the head.
Oh yeah, it would have
You
been
wouldn't
awful.
have just hoped that,
Yeah.
God, somebody could get to you quick enough to help
So
you. God, that's dangerous.
Yeah. This is pretty simple.
But man, I can't figure out why the damn thing turned over, because it's not really on that.
Yeah, it doesn't look that. It doesn't look that far over.
I was digging right there.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
It's just the tracks are so.
They're so,
Don't
yeah.
have much stability.
And if you're digging, you got to be front to back. There's no side to side with that one at all.
No.
Woo! What a lucky dude.
What really sucks is he's got this cabin rented out Thursday, so he gave me from the 4th to the 9th to get it done.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to rain all day yesterday, and I saw that it cleared up, so I came out with my post hole digger and it didn't work, so I had to do the machine.
Yep.
Now it's supposed to rain every single day for the rest of the week.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get some concrete poured, and it's like for the next 3 weeks it's supposed to rain.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I can't get anything done. And I was worried coming over here to you. I said, man,
I saw that.
it's right behind us.
Yep. That's why I was going to try my best to just do a one-day rental. It's $350 rent, I think, for one day.
I know.
I was going to try to get all my holes dug, take it back.
Yeah.
And then come breaks in the rain, come and pour concrete, sand them up, and stick the boards on and go.
Try to get it under control.
This right here held me up a little while. Now I gotta call Home Depot. They gotta send a tech out to make sure the machine's okay.
Are you serious?
That could be 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And I gotta have this back by 10 o'clock in the morning.
Are they even going to have anybody on a Sunday to even?
They do, but he said they're at home and they're on call, so it could be anywhere between 3 to 4 hours before they get here.
Wow. Man, that's kind of crazy.
Uprighted to pay for it.
And then they can come out and look.
And 3 to 4 hours after that, though. And I can't dig out here at 9 o'clock at night.
No, the neighbors. I've got in trouble for that once too. I was trying to get some jackhammering done on a porch, and I'd rented a machine. I was trying to make it happen, and I was outside, and my job ran over to about 7 or 8 o'clock at night. My neighbors called the police on me. Like, man, I'm just trying to get this.
Yeah, really, come on. At 7 or 8 o'clock? I mean, I don't understand midnight.
Yeah.
At 7 or 8 o'clock, come on.
I mean,
the noise ordinance is at 11 o'clock, I think.
Yeah, you try to be nice to your neighbor. That's the last thing you want is your neighbors mad at you, but
yeah.
But like you said, you're just trying to get done and not have the crazy expensive machine. And
yeah, well, and the thing is, if the shoe was on the other foot, they'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah, they're just trying to get it done for sure. I'm just glad you're okay, man. I
saw that rebar in my heart.
I'm definitely going to. I've turned all these things over 2 other times.
Yeah.
They just, like I say, the bigger ones, you can't turn them on. Well, you can, but it's hard. These little ones, the tracks are so tight together, you just don't have much.
No, man, there's not much there at all. And like I said, guys, look, right where he turned over, that piece of rebar would have been just about head level right there for that machine. And man, this guy's lucky. All right, guys, I feel for this guy. I'm gonna give you that, and we're just gonna call it good, man.
No. I gotta pay you something for your time.
If you need me any other time, man, you got my number just in case you need me. But I feel like I gotta help, man. You're a lucky dude. You're a lucky dude. So.
Man, thank you very much. Because, listen, I called Sevierville Towing first.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
He said, I need $350 deposit, and when I get there, we'll determine whether it's going to be more or not. But it'll be at least $350. And
man,
I sent him a picture. I said, it's just a little.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't much. He said, it's $350 or nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
man, I'm happy to help out. I'm happy that you're okay for one, and you explained the situation perfect. So, I mean, it's a little machine.
It wasn't for a pity party, I promise you that.
No, it's.
I'm trying to.
You're trying to make some money.
I'm trying to make it the holler.
You're trying to make it, and if I can help out with that, then by all means, because I'm 5 minutes away, brother. I'm glad you're okay.
Man, you gotta let me give you something.
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You try to make some money on this one. Thank you.
What a genuine guy.
I mean, there's just some people, guys, that you come across, and it's a genuine guy, a genuine story, and a genuine guy. And for you guys that help me out at home and our YouTube family, you guys that send donations and stuff like that, this is what I keep some of that stuff back for too. It's not only, the homeless people or the people that are really down on their luck. It's for situations like this too. This guy is busting his butt. He's trying his best to make $1. It's about to pour down rain, and rain in the forecast for the next 3 weeks. He's trying everything he can to make some money out there. And if he said he called out and it was $350 for somebody else, and that was to get started. And like he said, I'm not going to make a dime. He said, by the time I pay for the recovery on this thing and the rental of this machine that I didn't think that I needed, I'm going to be doing this whole job for nothing. And that's heartbreaking, guys. That's heartbreaking. And I know, our company we've got to make money too. We can't do all of these jobs for free, but at least our YouTube family out there, you guys allow us to do some of these more dire situations for free. And just know at home, when you guys are sitting there, for everybody that's donated to the channel, that guy right there, you made his you made his week. You made his entire job. I don't know how long that job's going to be, probably 2 or 3 weeks long, setting all that stuff and getting the fence. So you have made that guy's weeks. I thank you for it, and I know he thanks you guys for it as well. I'm going to get my boom rolled up here. Still got it way up in the air, but big shout out to the YouTube family, and that guy's going to get back to work, and we're going to get back to work too. Okay guys, back here listening to the thunder roll in, but I just wanted to talk a little bit more about that, and I go back to how lucky that guy is. I'm a true believer. The only reason that guy's alive is because he didn't have his seatbelt on, which is bizarre because seatbelts are for safety. But he was able to jump out away from it when it turned over. I don't know if any of that was caught on the audio. I believe 110%. If he'd had his seatbelt on, on his luckiest of that part of the day would have been he hit his head on the crosstie. On the unlucky would have been that piece of rebar would have been through some portion of him, and that's, oh my God, that's horrific to even think about, guys. We've lost some close friends and things like that to these accidents, and just it's so dangerous. This heavy equipment stuff is you really just have to be as careful as you can be, and I know that guy probably was too. It was the last thing he was thinking of was that thing's going to turn over. But just give it a second look, guys. If you're out, unfamiliar, he's obviously rented that thing, so he's not used to operating it. Give it a second look, or I'm lucky in that I've got Kristen here and she's got me, and we can say, hey, I see you're doing that, and that's probably not a good idea. So sometimes just a second set of eyeballs to look and say that's really not a good idea. And that poor guy, he's hitting it hard all by himself. He's the only one on that job site, and he don't have somebody to say, that's. But at the end of the day, brother, I'm glad you didn't have your seatbelt on. That's all I can say.
And even though it was a small machine, I mean, it wasn't much bigger than a lawnmower. No,
it really wasn't. It was a small machine, but still, yeah, the angle that thing, it would just whipped. It would have, when it landed, it would have been head on that. But yeah, that goes to show you guys, even the smallest of equipment, and we're out operating. I love this truck. Big Red is amazing, and I love it. But it amplifies everything from our smaller truck. It's everything's bigger, the equipment's bigger, the chains are bigger. It gets more dangerous as you go on things that you're trying to recover, and that dude is lucky. I'm just going to leave it on that one. Lucky dude.